Well, when South Carolinians head to the polls for the state's Tuesday primary, they'll see 10 candidates listed for governor. But if they're paying attention, President Trump is not shy about who he feels is best fit. The president tweeting, quote, "Henry McMaster loves the people of South Carolina and was with me from the very beginning. He is strong on crime and borders, great for our military and our vets. He is doing a fantastic job as your governor and has my full endorsement. A special guy. Vote on Tuesday." Governor McMaster joins us now live. Sir, that is a nice endorsement, I must say. And you were one of, if not the first statewide elected official to endorse the president back in January of 2016. How confident are you going into the primaries on Tuesday?
Well, we're very confident, and I'm just thrilled to have the president's endorsement. Of course, he came down and had a big rally and fundraiser back in October, and now he's tweeted again. Of course, I've been to the White House and a number of times to meet with him since then, most recently when we sent the troops to the border, to the Mexican border at his request. But I think he's going to end up being one of the best presidents we've ever had. There's no doubt he's changing the world. The country is booming, so is South Carolina, and much of that is because of one man, Donald Trump. He is the greatest.
But I will be honest, we're looking at some statewide polling, and John Warren is really gaining a lead, and he's an outsider. And speaking of a campaign message that works, the outsider, the businessman, that plays.
Yeah, it does. Of course, in my time in government, I've been in elected office for almost 12 years now, but I've seen changes in South Carolina and I've gotten legislation passed that changed things, that helped, made things safer. I'm the only candidate running on either party that has experience in law enforcement, and I've worked in education as well. The way I see it is economic growth and prosperity, law enforcement, and good education. Those are the same things that the president is for. We are banning sanctuary cities. He's for that. We want to put law enforcement officers in every school to keep the shooters out. He's in favor of that. We're doing the things here. I'm doing the things here that he's doing there, and it's working in South Carolina. Well, and one figure, just in the time I've been in office, I've announced $6 billion in new jobs, $6 billion in new investment, and over 20,000 new jobs. That's the best record we've ever had in South Carolina, and a part of that, of course, is due to President Trump.
Sure, well, and that being said, certainly it's one of the most conservative districts in the nation. So what is really separating you from the candidates? I mean, you have tough talk. South Carolinians care about immigration. They want to talk tax reform. That did take place here in the building behind me. But how are you separating yourself?
I couldn't hear you. How what?
How are you separating yourself from the other candidates?
Well, I'm the one that has a record. I'm the only one that has a record. As Ronald Reagan's first United States attorney, we prosecuted ethics and voter fraud and also drug smugglers, sent them to jail. As Attorney General, went after criminal domestic violence, sent them to jail. Internet predators, sent them to jail. And just in the time that I've been governor, as I say, we've announced we've worked hard with a new kind of prosperity, joining the brain power of our research universities with our great technical college system, with these fantastic companies that are coming here. And we've announced, as I say, that $6 billion in capital investment and 20,000 new jobs, and we're supercharging that right now.
Okay, I want our viewers to get a taste of some of the campaign commercials that we're seeing down south and get your reaction. Take a listen, sir.
Better get some godly men in there. Men who are unafraid to take a stand on what's right. Men who love God and who love you. That's John Warren.
South Carolina is the most conservative state in America, but our career politicians constantly increase spending, leave us with billion-dollar nuclear boondoggles, and then cover their corrupt you-know-what.
It seems as if everyone is just sort of trying to be more conservative than the next guy. So I'm curious as to what is it going to come down to when voters head to the polls on Tuesday, and could this go to a runoff as it often does in South Carolina?
Oh, it should. We're planning on winning. Of course, we're going to win the primary, and if we don't win that, we'll win the runoff and then go win the general election. But I think the voters in South Carolina, they are conservative. But I have a conservative record. It's not just talk with me. I've done these things and also done the kind of things that President Trump is doing. He is the reason this country is flourishing, and we want to keep that flourishing going. And when you're winning like we're winning here, when you're winning with $6 billion in in capital investment and 20,000 new jobs in a record period. You don't fire the experienced coach. You don't do that and hire a rookie. You give that coach 4 more years, and that's what I'm asking the people to do.
All right, Governor McMaster, good luck on Tuesday. Keep us posted. We'll be seeing the results of the polls, and we'll see if it heads to a runoff, and then we'll see November. Sir, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.